Hello friends, welcome to Tutorial Race, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create fake JSON server. And this is very useful if you are learning applications like React or Angular or any front-end application. So you may need any fake or JSON server. So since you are focusing on React or front-end first and not the backend, so it will be really very useful. You can create this on your own computer just like the working JSON server. So what you need to write here, fake JSON server npm, and click here, and you can see here to install this. Here is the instruction. Just click on this, it will install globally. Okay, so what I will do, I will install. I have actually already installed a React project called React CRUD with fake API. React CRUD with fake API. Okay, now inside this folder I will create a folder called server. Okay, going into server. So first let's copy this and open CMD, and here you need to open run as administrator, any one of these. Okay, run as administrator. Then D drive, I need to change it, and CD. So directly I went to here. Okay, now to install this, just I'll copy and paste here and just install. After installation, okay, it won't show you anything here, by the way. Now what I will do, it says that create a file called db.json. So let's copy this as it is, and let's go to this folder and new, and then I will create a simple file, file new, and then text document. So db.json, let's remove it, txt json. Okay, now let's open this file here in Visual Studio, and then just paste it. Since we don't need currently all these things, so I will delete, and I will keep only this post only. Okay, so and what I'll do, this is title, and I will name it as description. Okay, so first description, and I will name it as first title, and now just copy this, second title and second description. Right, now let's go to its website and once again follow the instruction. You need to start the server, and for that you need to write this one, but by default it takes 300 port number, which is not correct, because if you're using React.js, then most probably you will have same port number. So what I'll do, it gives us opportunity to use different port number, so I will use different port number. So how I will write this, and I will write here 5000 port number. Okay, now if I follow this and check here, so guys, whatever we have written here or in this code, you can see both the JSON format. Actually API is always in JSON format. Okay, so this is the main and this is endpoint, and we have two records. Okay, So this data is displaying here. What I will do now is I will show this data from here to our React.js project. So what I will do, I will show you how you can test this insert, update, delete using Postman. Okay, so let's go to Postman. In case you have not downloaded, it's free, it's from Google. You can download, you can just write in Google download Postman. Okay, once you sign up and come here, then you can see if so this is the URL. What you are getting here, same thing you can get from Postman also. Send, and then localhost and port, it is same, no? Oh, it's delete. So we need to get actually here for getting the post. So you can see both the posts are showing here also. Now if you want to fetch any one of the posts, then you need to pass this ID. Okay, so just send, and you can see only one is displaying. If you put here the ID number 2, then it will display the data of ID number 2. Now if you want to update this one, then just copy it and then write here put. Okay, and you have already passed here 2, and then body, and then here. So we don't need this because we are passing the ID on the top. So second title, I'll just S and S to understand. Okay, it is getting updated, and here you need to put. Okay, then send. Now you can see for ID 2, S has been applied. I will check from here also. If I refresh, then guys, you can see S has been applied to both of these. That means what? The data is being updated. Not only that, in physical file you can see also the same, S has been applied here. Now if you want to delete, then post this ID 2 and just you need to put here delete. Okay, so if I send here, then the data is deleted. If you want to verify, you click here, the data has been deleted. Not only that, here also you can see one of the data has been deleted. Okay, I will save it so that automatically it will come there. Refresh, then you can see that. So you have verified all post, single post, delete and update. So all is working perfectly. From that means our API is working perfectly. Now we will work on our React.js section, and we will do the same thing through our React.js application. Before you proceed ahead, it is very important that you should know how the form works, and also how let me go to React.js playlist.
Monza.com makes game.
It is important that you have already covered up to use effect and form this. So after this, form part 2 and routing, which I've already mentioned, route and form you should know, only then you will be able to understand this. Okay, so I will replace this one with a new one, so you can learn this easily. Now let's get back to here and to the folder, this one. What I will do, let's create a one folder. Here we will create one folder called React CRUD, with actually not a folder, it's not required. Let's delete it. Let's create directly the folder from here, means project we will be creating. Okay, let's close it first. So npx create React app React CRUD with fake. So let's do one thing, let's delete here everything, and then what we will do, let's create here inside src. I think this is not required, right? Let's delete it because we are using the above one. So do we have inside src also server? Yes, this is not required, so simply that delete that, so that there will be no confusion at all. Now here inside app we will create folder called components. Okay, inside that let's create add post.js, then view or list post.js. Third one will be edit post.js. Fourth one will be view post.js. So that's it. Now inside our app.js we will write some code to call them. First thing, we need to import what? Add post from components and then add post. So similarly, so what is next? List post, and here also will be list post, and here view post, here also will be view post, and here edit post, and here will be edit post. Now we will write the route for that. Okay, so here we need to import browser router as routes and link. These things we are going to import from there. So first thing we will write here that we router. Okay, and this router we will close after this div, and inside this, and then we will write here routes, and then inside route, and then path equals to home page, and then element equals to list post. Okay, now let's just copy all these things, 1 2 3 4. So list post, and another one is add post, and view post, and then edit post. So we have all the listed here. So it will be edit, and here id, here will be view, and here also id. So it will match the id and fetch the data from there. And add post is fine, only here will be add, sorry, what's happening here, add, or simply add, that's it. So add, view, edit and list, we have all these things ready now. And also let's create here one navigation, nav. Remember, I'm not focusing here on CSS. Okay, li, first nav li, and inside li will be link to, and then link to equal to what? Home page, and then home, and here add post. So that's it. We will have two options here. Now let's run the project. Definitely we will have error. The first error we will get is router DOM we need to install, because we are using here router. So npm install, and then press enter. Okay, now let's start the project. Currently in the view section we don't have anything, so you will definitely get this error because we have not written anything in the list post. Okay, so what we will do, we will work directly on list post here. So const list post equals to in here return, above here const title, post title. We will have post, and this one is because we are going to store here as an array. Now let's write the code for use effect. And here we will write a function for calling, say fetch post or something, whatever name you want to give. So we will write const fetch post equals to async, then inside this we will write here code for, and yes, inside use effect we will call this fetch post, and then this one will close here, na? This curly brace is closing here and this one is closing here, comma after this you need to provide this one. Now inside this let's write here try, and definitely here will be catch with error. It will be like this. Inside this we will write const, so we are calling here response await axios get the same data what we have written here, means where is that, this data we will be fetching here, and this is the URL of server. So we are providing here the server URL, and then below set post, which is this one, and response dot data. Now inside the catch section we will write console dot error, then error, fetching error, whatever there will be error it will display there. Now our data has been fetched from the server, and now this is the time to write here for displaying the data. So let's wrap some simple div, and then h2 tag list of the posts, and below here ul, and then li. So this li we will above that we will use map method. So let's write here post map, and finally this will be closing here. 3 will close first, this one, and this one, and here we will take a key so that it will get unique ID, and then here post title, right? Post, what is the name? The name is title only. So post dot title, and for description we need to write here post dot description. This post ID, post title, post description. So guys, now we are ready to check. Let's go here and test. Default input is not found. List post, okay. Export default list post, because unless you export you cannot import. You study not, and Axios is also not there. That's right. Here we need to use state call, okay, and here import Axios from Axios, and guys, you will get error as soon as you call this. So you will have to install this Axios, npm install Axios. This Axios helps in sending the data in JSON format and receiving the data in JSON format. So this data now we should get here. Okay, there seems to be something wrong, so now let's check what is wrong. Network, let's refresh it. Post response, yeah, we are getting, yes, actually it took time, that's why, as you can. So guys, welcome back, and in this section we will see how to add the data. Okay, the first thing is we need to create this function const add post, then function, and then finally return. In here we need to write const title set title, and then use state. Initial value will be blank. So we are creating two states here, and then description, set description, description, and set description, and then const handle submit equals to, and of course shall be async equals to and here say e parameter, then e dot prevent default. This one is written to prevent the default HTML5 form submission feature. Now try in here, catch error, inside try we'll write const after adding it should go to say navigate and then here view page after adding, and for this we need to call here const navigate equal to use navigate. As soon as I wrote it, as you can see, automatically it got called from here. So why we have written after adding it will go to view page here, list post. Okay, that is why we have written here. So add a post. Now let's come back here. Now in error section we will write this console.log console.error and this error. Now we need to write here HTML part div and then h2 add post, and here we will create a form and handle submit. What handle submit? This one, this function we are calling here, and label title, and then input type text, value title, on change e, set title. What set title? This one. We have declared somewhere no on the top set title, this set title. So that is the thing we are calling here. That means whatever we will type it, the value will automatically get transferred to here, and that value we will pass from here to our API. So this is how it will work. Okay, first we will type something here, then it will go here, and from there we are taking here and we will send to the API for insertion purpose. Similarly we will take another one, and that is for description, and this is for description. Label, let write here description, and then value description, on change set description. So looks like there is some mistake, set description. Okay, there was spelling mistake. Now the next will be submit button, and here will be submit button, which is very easy. Now we will check by adding the content. So it says default of export default add post. Yes, so this is list post. Axios is not defined, right, in add post. So let's go to list post, and let's import this into the doc. Now it should work. Now add. Okay, yeah, the form is looking very bad but I'm not focusing on design as I mentioned you before, so let's put it here, at least br tag, so that it will come below. Okay, this title and this is description. Guys, this looks very bad, so cdn bootstrap 5. Let's copy this, and here inside public index.html, and then call this before closing the head, so will be link rel style sheet, and then href equals to this one, and finally close. Let's close it, and then I will try to apply one CSS here. Say class btn success. To take effect, let's restart the server again, because we have made changes in HTML, na? That's why. It's not working. Oh, there is spelling mistake here, na? Style sheet. Style SHEET. Yes, now it works. Okay, and here also we can apply class name form control. Okay, but it is coming very large. And for that we need to apply here class container. This is bootstrap class. Okay, so now it's coming here. Anyway, so now this is title and this is description. We will try to add and see whether, for example, this is title 4th, this is description 4. Now let's try to add and see what happens. App line number 22. Oh, Sorry guys, this button I have put outside of form, that's why it's not working. Now let's try to add, say, fourth post, fourth title, and fourth description. Okay, add. Yes, so guys, as you can see, we are able to successfully add the content as well. Now let's add another one, fifth title and fifth description. This one. So far we are able to add and list. Now we will work on delete and update. So first let's go to list post, and here let's work on delete. So button and then delete, class name btn danger. On click we will call function, so delete, and then inside we will write here post.id. Okay, post.id. Now what we will have to do, on delete it, now we need to write this function above here, const on delete, then async, and then function. Here we will write the API for deleting, and yes, we need to pass here ID, and then try, and below catch, error, and then error dot console, error dot console, and then inside error, and then there is some problem in deleting, and here const response equals to await, then API, our delete API, and here we need to pass ID. No, actually it will be axios delete, and then here we will pass this ID, and here then fetch here we will fetch post. That means after deleting it will refresh and show us the remaining data. Okay, Now let's try. There is something wrong. What happened? Oh, sorry guys, there is one mistake. Actually, here will be one function like this. Okay, what happened? All the data got deleted automatically. So let's go here and add few post. This is first post, first description. Now yes, it came here. Let's add another one. Second title and second description. Add. So successfully, as you can see, got added to. Let's give some space here. Okay, so now we will try to delete and check if it's really deleting or not. Okay, so delete second one. So guys, as you can see, successfully the second one got deleted, right? So that means what? Our delete function is working perfectly. Now the next task will be to work on edit section, and for edit, since we need a new page, so we don't need button, rather we will require here link to equals to backtick and then edit slash $, then post.id. In here edit. Let's see how it look like. Oh, link is not defined. So now it should go to edit. Now check the page. Okay, link na. So here we need to call import link. What happened? Yes, this one. It automatically got called link. Now let's check. Now what is link is not defined. Oh, it's not defined. Import link from React router DOM. That is fine. Yes, so here is edit. When you click, then it will go to edit page. We need to create that edit page. For the time being, it's not created. So, but before we go ahead, let's keep some space here. And yes, now let's go to edit section. The first thing, const edit post and export default edit post, so that it won't have any complaint. Right now what we will do, add post. Let's copy everything and paste there in the edit post return section. In the return section. Okay, and then here we need to write restructuring. From edit post, add post, we need to take these two things, in fact three things. Okay, from edit, in this edit post, title, description, and this. And here once again we need to call few things, this navigate, Axios, all these three things we need. Okay, in the edit section also. Axios so far we have not used, but we will need that. And here, and from here what we need, this whole thing. Okay, we need for filling the data. This one will require for adding the data, but this one is required for fetching the data, filling the data. Okay, and here we need to pass here ID, because we need single data, right? So where we will get this ID? We will get this ID from here, const ID, and then equals to use params. Use params. We need to call here, already it's called use params. Okay, and this ID actually we will be passing here. Okay, it will hit to the data, means API, and fetch a single data. And set post we have already defined here. No, we have not defined the set post here, right? So we needed to get this one also. Where is that set post? Yeah, we need this one also, set post. Let's do one thing, we don't need this, let's remove this. Okay, because we don't want to make this more complicated. And what we will do, rather than set post, we will write here set title, response.data dot title, and set. So actually how this works, let me explain you. The data is fetched here, and then in response there is everything. So from response we are fetching title and description, and that one the value is updated through here the function. The value of these two are updated from these functions. Okay, now below it should show the data. Use effect is not defined. Okay, use effect we need to call here, use effect. The first complaint is gone, and here it says somewhere handle submit is not defined. So we need to take this from here, handle submit. But this time we will have to pass the ID also. This code will actually work for updating. This code is for fetching and displaying the data found in React router. Oh, inside router we called use effect. and params will be called here, not there. Use params is fine. Use effect will be called above. Okay, so guys, you can see the data is coming filling, right? If you go back, then you see actually we have only one post. List post, what is wrong? And NBSP, that is for space actually. I don't know why it's showing. And NBSP. Okay, edit. So there is only one. Let's add another one. This is second title. This is second description. Add post. Now if I click, then it shows this one, and if I click first one, then the data is filled. So here the name I will change it to, okay, list post. Let's close and edit post. So it is handle submit. Yeah, handle submit is fine. Edit post. Edit post. Now we will try to update this. Okay, so when we edit the post, what will happen? It will go with ID here. So 1 second, plus and then ID. Where we will get this ID? From use params. This ID we are passing from to this. Now let's try to update with these two data, title and description. What I will do, this is first post, I will put SSS and SSS. Now let's try to edit and see what happens. Go to network and then edit post 404. That means there is something wrong. Post and one. Okay, here we need to put not post. Okay, inside edit, because we are editing. Now let's I think let's refresh. Now let's try. So SSS. Okay, yes. So guys, you can see the SSS is provided here. Now let's edit this one also. So ZZZ edit. You can see the title and description is perfectly editing. So guys, what you have done so far, you have successfully added the data. This is we are adding, successfully added. We can edit the data, edit and delete. All are working perfectly. And let me show you one more thing. What if view post, we had created this one, na? So const view post here we will show the single data. Okay, so from edit post, let's do one thing. What we need from here to here, just copy this everything from there. So we need title and description. This navigate we don't require in this, and of course the complaint will be that there is no Axios, there is no this, that. So just copy everything from the top and paste here. Actually this is edit, right? But the main difference is here we will now not show, it is easier actually. So export default view post, and that's it, and then return. Inside return h2 tag first div so here we will put title. So guys, here we will write title, and below let's take paragraph, and here description. That's it, and no more science space logic in this. So it's very simple. As you can see, this is title, this is description, and use params for passing ID, and we are fetching the data here. And finally individually we are retrieving title and description, and we are displaying here. One difference you might have seen between list and single view is that in the list view there is map, but in single that is not. Why? Because in view it is displaying more than one data, but in single, and yes, in list view we need to pass here one more view and view. Last name btn success. Okay, so if I click on view here, then you can see this is second title and this one. Go to home, and then display all the data. So what we have achieved so far, we can add the post, and then we can view all the post, then we can show we can edit the post, also edit and update, and then we can delete the post, and if you want we can view individual post as well. So guys, hope this video is very simple. Actually this video has been created keeping in mind for the beginners particularly, Once you learn this, the logic of how the whole process works, remember this CRUD operation is very important. Once you understand the logic, then it will become easier for you to work on further project. So hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.